that will help with your turtle back. Let's face it, technology isn't great for your posture. Have you ever heard of text neck? So what I'm going to do in this next video, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that you can complete within 5 minutes that will address your postural issues. If you're like me, then your eyes are on the front of your face. And because your eyes are on the front of your face, everything you do is geared towards this direction. Otherwise, we'd be looking over there. So our phones, our watches, our laptops, when we say hello to people, when we're doing our stuff on our desktops, when we're writing, and it encourages this kind of posture. Because when we walk, we want to look to the horizon. What happens is we end up with this, but because we want to look up, we end up doing this a lot of the time. What happens is muscles shorten and become weak, and some muscles lengthen and also become weak. So what we're going to do with these 5 exercises is address this imbalance. We're going to strengthen and lengthen the weak muscles, and we're going to shorten and add a little bit of strength to those long muscles. We'll do it with these 5 simple exercises. I'm going to recruit the wife to join this one so I can talk and point and get her to do some work. Right, so for this first one, it's called the floor slide. This is a great overall postural exercise. It's going to work on pulling your scapula down and working on strengthening those muscles that we tend to shrug up, and we start to loosen and tighten these muscles in our neck. This is going to work on drawing the scapula down and also working on your external rotation muscles. So what you're going to do is she's going to add pressure onto the floor, tensing the abs, squeezing the lower back. So she's squeezing the abs and pressing the lower back into the floor. She's then keeping her elbows and her hands on the floor and the shoulder blades retracted and shoulders down. She's going to go into a shoulder press position and just slide up over the top, and then reverse the movement, pulling the elbows in and pressing the hands over the top with a nice controlled pace. If you can't do this, then your aim is to increase your range of motion. Don't be fooled into thinking that your fingers are going to make the range of motion on this. Your idea is to go flat on the hand, flat on the elbow, and keep everything tightly packed. This exercise is a general exercise for just back flexibility and having control of your muscles and having control of your spine. It's a good feedback exercise. Some people call it cat-cow, some people call it cat-camel. We're in the Middle East, so we're going to call it cat-camel. So what she's going to do is she's going to depress, keeping the shoulders packed. Everything is basically you're making 1 banana, 2 banana, 1 banana, 2 banana. Everything goes down, and then everything goes up, and like a cat, squeezing from this position. Which is the cat and which is the camel? Doesn't matter. It's up and down, 1 banana, 2 banana. Push, pull. Shoulder blades are pulling round. Shoulder blades are depressed. Keep the chin tucked in. Everything up, high as you can. Everything's dropping down. Shoulder blades are pulling back. That's exercise 2. A lot of people with postural issues also have a tight lower back. So what we're trying to do is work the lower back and just to stretch it gently to add a little bit of mobility to the movement. So what she's going to do is rock slowly and controlled. One side, take a breath, breathe out. And then as she breathes in, she's coming back over to the top, over to the other side. Deep breath out and back over. Everything you're doing today is going to be about 10 repetitions. So 10, 10, 10. So this will be 10 total repetitions, 5 each side. All right, that's number 3. Next one is called Ytwl. YMCA, Village People and all that. Everyone plays the music. It's very enjoyable. But this is serious business because posture is a serious business. So we're going to go for Ytwl, and that basically means hand positions. The first one is a Y. So if you start from the front, we're going to make a Y shape. Y. So you're going to do 5 repetitions. I said 10 of everything, but in reality, we're doing 5 of these. All right, so you would do 5 of those. And the next one would be a T. So now we come round, thumbs turn to the side, shoulder blades are squeezing down, shoulders are still down, and you're off to this T shape. 5, 4, 3. Make sure when you're doing this, you don't shrug up your shoulders. You want to keep everything down on the movement. 2, and 1. And then we're going to do a W, which is from this position, and squeeze in. 5, 4. This works all your rotator cuff muscles, all the muscles that we lose when we do this. We're working all of these muscles in reverse. And then the last one would be an L shape. So when you get to the top, you finish and you're going to rotate like a pig on a spit. It goes right through to the elbow to elbow from that side. Okay, but that's the easy part, is doing this standing. We're going to do this the best way, which also brings in the posterior chain a little bit more. And she's going to stand and bend forward to do the whole thing. So it's a YTWL, 2 reps of everything. 1, 2, and T. 1, 2, W. 1, 2, and L, rotation. 1. But normally you'd be doing 5 of these. But I would do it twice, so that gets you your 10 repetitions of everything. Right, on to the last one. So the next one is a lat stretch. If you work out, then tendency is you use your back muscles, but the lats come in and attach to this position. So if your posture's bad and your lats are tight, what you tend to get is internal rotation, because they're tight and they want to pull your arms in. So to counter that, we're going to do a lat stretch. Thumb down, and you're going to sit into a stretch, and you're going to stretch all the way down to this muscle. Let's do it on this one, like I said, this. All right, so hold in about 15 seconds. Just do it on the other side so the folks at home can see. All right, so I like to go further on this one, and I like to add a little bit of stretch on this side by taking this leg back. Keep going, keep going, keep going, as far back as you can. And then I like to move it across to this position and push into the stretch from that position. So again, you're making this kind of banana shape. So you get a stretch that comes into the finishes, the lats. You also get this, you get a bit of QL. You also get a little bit of hip in there as well. So that's it. 5 simple exercises you can bring in that should take about 5 minutes or less to complete, that will help with your turtle back